Hey folks, and welcome again to another episode of Soaring Profits at PodFest. What another day, counting down the hours, but we are always engaging with fantastic people. And today we have Tanya, nice try. Tanya, and she's doing something a little bit different here than what the PodFest is kind of known for. She's helping podcasters and individuals in the media space plan their taxes. And you know me with financial fitness and what we're doing with that. Tax avoidance and tax proper planning is one of the number one things you can do for your financial success. So first of all, thank you so much for joining us. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about what you're doing, who you are, and why maybe PodFest was kind of a cool thing to be at.
Okay, I just wanted to correct you.
Okay.
You never want to say tax avoidance.
Oh, we can because we're in Canada.
I hate taxes, so I'm avoiding.
You can't say
We avoid taxes. Well, we can though, can't we?
There's no such thing as avoiding taxes, you know. So
I like
you
that.
can't say that. You have to structure it, just don't avoid it.
Got it.
I see how it is. So you bend the rules so that you pay the right
Don't bend
tax.
it. We use the proper structure, the proper rules. We don't bend them.
Oh, I see how it is.
Sounds like an accountant.
Yeah. She knows the lingo.
So you're with Golden Apple.
Yeah, Golden Apple Agency.
Okay.
And we do bookkeeping, taxes, tax planning, tax audits, tax debt, everything with taxes. I had a win last week. I saved a customer who was in an audit for 7 years. We are finally closing his audit, and I saved him $1.3 million last week.
And that goes to exactly why this sort of thing is so important. And because podcasting is such a new space, right? The media opportunities are great, but how do you do write-downs? What sort of things are available to kind of avoid, but not avoidance, avoid those big tax bills at the end of the year? So maybe you could speak directly to podcasting. What are some things that you're seeing that are usually not deducted that should be? Maybe some implications that, hey, you know, there's some programs, there's some special benefits out there because you're in this media space.
Yeah, so when it comes to podcasting, a lot of times people do it for hobby and they don't categorize it as a business. And a lot of times people, like even here at PodFest, they're like, oh, it's not a business, it's a hobby. Well, why isn't it a business on your tax return?
Right. Yeah.
It should be a business on your tax return. That way you can deduct your expenses. You can deduct PodFest for coming here.
Yeah.
Literally, this is a tax deduction. And then that way you adjust your income and you pay less taxes.
So say I buy someone a dinner while I'm here, I buy them a drink. Is that a business meeting?
That's if
we're
you
chatting?
talk about business and podcasting, then yeah.
But here, that's all we do.
Yeah, then definitely.
So again, with this space here, the amount of people that we interact with on a daily basis, James and I have kind of hit that exhaustion because we've been talking about interviewing everyone all day long. But at night, when we're sitting around and having those conversations with people, that's exactly what we're doing. Every dinner, every meal, every session that we're jumping into is an experience like that. So you're telling these audiences that most of these people, like you said, are mom and pop. They're trying to find something, start something out of the basement at home, maybe like some of you folks at home. We're registered through the Canadian government as a corporation. We took that step early because of what our plannings are. Your advice for people here is to jump in. Do they have to go a corporate route? Can they do like a sole proprietor? What sort of registration should they jump into to start off?
Yeah, so in the United States, if you really want to set yourself up as a business, the route to go is LLC with the LLC, which is a limited liability company.
Right.
It's just on the state level. The IRS does not recognize an LLC. You still have to tell the IRS how you're going to file taxes. So with the LLC, you can be a sole prop, and then when you earn enough money, when you make enough money, then you could switch to corporate.
So what's that number that you have to make?
I would say $100,000 in gross income is when you kind of should be looking to switch.
Yeah. And again, folks, is that our experience down here at PodFest has been great for collaboration, meeting fantastic, like-minded, artistic people that are putting out great things. But that creativity is all well and good. If you can't put the nuts and bolts and get the numbers to line up at the end of the year, you're going to run into problems. And we have great people like these folks here, local if you're in the area. Get in touch with them. How do they get in touch with you? Do you have websites? Do you have social media? How are you doing that?
Yeah, we have all of that. So our website is goldenappleagencyinc.com, and we actually are enrolled agents, which just means that we're licensed federally, which we can work in any state, not just in Jacksonville, Florida, or not just in Florida.
Absolutely. Well, folks, as always, we're trying to bring a diverse view of people to you, from the financial side, from those really hard-hitting stories that we had with some of our guests earlier today. I want to thank you again for joining us. You'll have to catch us on our next segment. And as always, folks, let's make some money together.
Yes, Podfest is not only about other podcasters getting together and sharing their stories, sharing their information, talking about what platforms we use, how do we fix our audio, and place spaces like this, how do you make it better. It's also about learning about how to deal with your taxes, how to build a better studio, how to get a nicer microphone. There are so many people here that are additives to the whole podcasting space. If you're not here in 2025, missing out. You've already missed out this year. Next year, don't miss out. For me, let's heal our minds, bodies, and souls together. You know I love you all. Take care.